morning, YTPC, Pipers and Pipettes. I'm Sonny. This is the Shire Shed. Welcome to another Perique Heavy Hitters volume episode thing. What you call it? I really appreciate the feedback I've been getting for the two new series that are running simultaneously right now. Perique Heavy Hitters, which is this one, and Blends for the Cheapskate. I've actually had a lot of fun making these videos, doing these reviews. Kind of puts a new spin on things, and I think gives more of a perspective, more of a choice to maybe the new pipe smoker, or maybe the seasoned pipe smoker that just has kind of stuck with the same handful of blends for a long time and maybe wants to branch out a little bit. So if that describes you, welcome to the channel. If you're digging the content so far, kind of. I mean, we're only like a minute into this video, or 2 minutes, or whatever. Riveting, I know. Please consider smashing that like button, liking that smash button, and maybe throwing me a subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything except for clicking a mouse. If not, that's okay too. I understand. Or I don't understand, but I don't care either. It's fine. Do what you want. So as you can see in the thumbnail, today's Perique Heavy Hitter is Cornell and Diehl Kajun Cake. This blend is one of my absolute favorite Perique blends. And the only thing I could tell you as to why is it's just so well balanced, even though there's a lot of Perique in it. Tin note, super raisiny, if that's even a word. We're going to make it a word today. Super raisiny, stone fruit, just unbelievably good smelling. Great aroma. And I'm currently having it in my Peterson Deluxe System 11S. This old girl needs a good polish, honestly. Looking a little flat, so I'll probably take it to the buffer this weekend at some point. I love this blend. Now, normally I do the tobacco reviews. You know, I go on tobaccoreviews.com and I go through everything, you know, strength, room note, nicotine level, all that stuff. Today I'm not going to do that, only because my iPad's dead. So what I'm going to do instead is just smoke it and enjoy it and tell you what I think about it. As the name implies, and literally says, this is a cake. It's a crumble cake. I am particularly fond of Cornell and Diehl's crumble cakes. I don't know what it is about them. They tend to behave much better for me as compared to a Sutliff crumble cake. There's a specific one that I just tried that I'll be doing a first impressions slash Shire Shed Smackdown. Now, if you're not familiar with that, I'm not surprised. I brought it up a couple videos ago, and it's a video concept series that I will be doing kind of as I get to the end of the Perique heavy hitters and the blends for the cheapskate. That's good. This honestly is one of my favorite Perique blends. Anyway, Sutliff, I have bad luck with keeping their crumble cakes lit. I give them ample dry time, and I'm talking almost to the point where it's dust. And for one reason or another, they don't like to behave with me. Cornell and diehl, on the other hand, every Cornell and diehl crumble cake blend I've had just burns beautifully down to a white ash and maybe a relight here or there. No more than normal. I like Perique so much that I knew how much I would like this blend before I even tried it, and I bought a half a pound, and I'm so glad I did. Bought half a pound of it, never tried it before, and I don't think that I've been happier about a decision to try a blend that I'd never tried before that. As you can see, you can chooch on this like crazy. Bowl is barely warm, no tongue bite at all. So, what I will do instead of doing the tobacco reviews thing, I'll read directly from the tin, which is right over there. So I'm going to go get it. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Stay right there. Hold on.
One eternity later.
Okay, I am back. Now, I think the reason that I got good vibes from this one before even trying it was this first sentence. Kind of had a feeling, other than the Perique, obviously, that I was going to love this, and here's why. We start with naturally sweet red Virginias and add just the right touch of everyone's favorite Cajun spice, Louisiana Perique. Then we press it into an old-fashioned crumble cake, which deepens and marries the flavors. This tin is from May 12th of 2021. So it has almost 2 years on it. It's fantastic. I love this stuff. Like I said, open the tin, raise any stone fruit. You get the red Virginia spice, sweetness, some citrus notes, and all that good stuff. I want to say this one, I think the Perique level in this one is higher than Bayou Morning and Bayou Morning Flake. I want to say it's in the 30 to 35% range. I could be wrong. Jeremy Reeves, help me out here. You probably don't watch this channel, but Jeremy, come on. Help your boy out. So, love this stuff. I'm not sure exactly which specific red Virginia they put in this, but it's beautiful. And I believe this is the Perique. This is right before they exclusively started sourcing from, what is it, 21 Farms in St. James, Louisiana. I think it's a different Perique. So I can't even imagine what this would be like with that Perique. Unless it is the same one, in which case, good to go. So, as with most crumble cakes, plugs, it was a little damp. Because I mean, literally, you crumble it off and break it apart. It's a rough cut, and then it's pressed into a cake. So you crumble it off, and then rub it out a little bit of dry time, very little. Packs great. Smokes even better. I mean, I can't say enough good about this one. And you guys know how much I love my Perique. If you've watched this channel for more than like 3 minutes, you know how much I like my Perique. I am a Perique head, big time. It's quite forgiving. I think I might have packed this just a hair too tight. But even still, it's just chugging right along. So, how's the flavor on the smoke? It's lovely. The Virginias in this, even though this is a very Perique heavy blend, the Virginias in this absolutely sing. Nice and citrusy. Little spicy, but not as spicy as you might think given the amount of Perique in it. Not gonna lie, the room note's probably pretty rough. But smoke by yourself and you won't have to talk to anybody. Like I said, you can chooch on it. This pipe is barely warm. I mean, if any of you don't know that trick, as I didn't know it until years and years ago, if you're wondering if your pipe is too hot, hold it up to your cheek. And if you can't hold it on your cheek, it's too hot. And if your pipe gets too hot, set that bitch down. Mm. This is so good, guys. I can't quite put it into words. And it's hard not to chooch on it because it is so good. This is one that you can. Not only will your pipe not get too hot, but it doesn't really distort the flavor much. Like I said, it's a very forgiving blend. So if you tend to chooch on blends pretty hard, this one might be for you. And if you're a Perique head like I am, all the better. So, Red Virginias are absolutely singing a beautiful song right now. The Perique is helping them. The Perique is like harmonizing, literally in a musical sense. So if you listen to like Tenacious D, Jack Black, and Kyle, they absolutely harmonize perfectly together. That is exactly what this Perique and Red Virginia is doing. It's unbelievable. And I think this is the first time I'm having it in my System Deluxe. And let me tell you, I am so glad. I usually have Perique blends in my 606s. They do great. But I don't know. I looked at the Deluxe this morning and I was like, you know, I'm going to pull that baby out and put her to work. I mean, what more can I say? It's fantastic. I don't believe it's offered in bulk. I do know for a fact that you can get it in a 2-ounce tin or an 8-ounce tin. I don't think they sell it by the pound yet. Honestly, they should. Hint, hint, Cornell and Diehl. Don't make me drive over there. Although, I haven't heard too many people talk about it. It may not sell well enough for them to justify, but I don't know. What I do know is that I love it. I can't get past this flavor of like, it's got a nice, subtle raisin flavor. I love that, man. Lovely. Mm-mm-mm. So what's Sonny's verdict? Well, I think you've probably already figured it out. As a Perique heavy hitter, this is as perfectly balanced as you could ask for. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's citrusy, and it's pretty strong, I think. I, with the amount of Perique in it, I assume that it's pretty strong. Mm, absolutely lovely. Go get you some. Seriously. It's great stuff. Ages beautifully well. Prepares great, smells great, tastes great. It's a good all day smoke, I think. Now, that's just me. Try that at your own risk. Retrohales. Lovely. A little bit of tail end video stuff, we'll call it. I hope you enjoyed my bonus video yesterday. As I explained in the video, the reason I did that is because I was in several of the Facebook groups I'm in. I was getting a surprising amount of questions about that blend. Peterson Deluxe Navy Rolls are one of my favorite vapors of all time. It's another one that's like perfectly balanced and well-rounded. I was getting a lot of questions like, how is that? How is that stuff? I've really only had, Luxury Bullseye Flake or Escudo Navy Deluxe or, the other spun cut stuff. So I was like, I'll nip this in the bud and just do a review video of it. So I hope you enjoyed that. One second. Got to do the little pipe cleaner trick here. Remember how I said I might have packed this a touch too tight? Yeah, I'm going to remedy that. I'm going to remedy that right now. I'll tell you what, if I could speak, I'd be dangerous. I'd be absolutely dangerous. Yeah, it's kind of like, the only thing that kept the Irish from taking over the world was whiskey. All right, that should be good. If you don't know that pipe cleaner trick, it's actually, it's much easier to do on like a system pipe or a spigot or a straight. A bent pipe that isn't any of those things, obviously it's not straight because it's bent. But anyways, pipe cleaner trick, you literally just stick the pipe cleaner through the stem, through the shank, into the bowl until it stops. I usually kind of twist it around a little bit. Kind of opens up a little passageway in there if you packed it too tight. And 9 times out of 10, it solves the issue. Like it just did. Look at that. Crazy. So, with that said, I've taken up enough of your time today. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of this here bowl of delicious Kajun cake. Might make some boudin later. I don't know. Jambalaya. Anyhow. Once again, if this is your first time watching and you enjoyed the content, do me a favor, like that smash button, hit the subscribe thingy, and the bell thingy as well. I'm not good at doing that part. I'm not going to lie to you. But I got to remember to do it because I want people to hang out with me virtually. Otherwise, it gets too people-y in here. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out in the Shire Shed today. Hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful work week coming up. And I will catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But if you do, don't get caught. See you next time.